Hey everybody, it's Barjin. We're back on Rytheo the Vanguard. We are level 10 and we just took out Rarsk to get the token to join the Great Hunt. We are on our way to go see Nemro to turn in that quest. And has claimed that someone from the Great Hunt is going to come in, take the token and enter us in. I'm not really sure what to expect here, so let's get to it here. One thing I did do off screen right after we finished our quest last time, I joined a guild. It appears that once you are a preferred member, as I talked to you about before, you're not paying for a subscription, but you bought at least $5 of cartel coins. You get that preferred member status, and that allows you to actually send tells. So I was able to join a guild. One of the biggest reasons why I wanted to join one was to get a experience booster and to have other people to talk to and help me out if I run into problems. One other thing that I wanted to double check is, all right. So I just switched our disciplines. So the reason I did that is because it automatically sets you up as a plasma tech, and it says damage over time melee. So leveling up, from my experience in playing MMOs, damage over time is not something that really helps you for battles that last 2 seconds while I mow them down. So putting a dot on them is pretty useless. That may take away my high impact bolt, but if I remember correctly, you get different types of ammunition at some point in the Vanguard's ability tree, so we'll be able to check that out. But now that I switched, I don't know if it really impacts me too much, um, because your first ability is level 15. So it's kind of doing it for nothing, but I will forget if I don't. So I just changed that. And one last thing, as soon as I logged on, I got my reward login bonus, which was actually 5,000 credits. So I'm not saying no to free money here. So we are going to just sell everything. And that's actually going to help us out immensely because, wow, you're loud. Because last time I talked, I'm skipping a lot of the quests here. So one of the things that does is limits how much money I am getting. So that'll help out a lot. So let's see what Nemro has to say for himself here.
Very well, Nimro. When the Trandoshan returns, I shall... Ah, I see we have a new player in the game after all.
That's the bone mask creep that followed me. Get him!
Hunter, allow me to apologize if I spooked your young friend.
I can't remember what this race is called, but I love the bone mask look. Like that race looks very cool, and I'm not sure if it's the bone mask is like just a helmet, or if that's just part of their makeup. But it is very interesting. All right, let's see. So hold on, Mako.
Calm down a sec. Let's see what's what.
I regret that I startled you, young woman. I was pursuing another quarry when we crossed paths. I am Grata. It is my honor to represent the Great Hunt. I have been investigating possible malfeasance by one Taro Blood.
Oh, yeah, the cheater. Yeah, that makes sense. But I'm pretty sure we took him out, so it's not a problem. Okay, Taro is cheating.
He slaughtered my crew to keep me out of the Great Hunt.
Yes, I am aware. I regret that I arrived too late to intervene. I reviewed your security holo recording and witnessed the murder of your teammates by Taro's men. While dishonorable, the attack wasn't technically against the rules. Unless Taro attacks another competitor, he cannot be punished.
You know what? We actually didn't take out Taro. I was mixing him up with someone else. I forgot he walked away and sent his goon. So we'll have to take him out some other time. So let me see. Let's just go normal.
Taro's too big a coward to take me on.
Be cautious accusing Mandalorians of cowardice. They do not take such insults lightly. I shall continue to closely monitor Taro Blood's activities. If he breaks the Great Hunt's rules, he will pay for it. I have remained here to give the Trandoshan Rarsk instructions for the Great Hunt. It seems this is no longer necessary.
What's actually funny is that he just told you how to get him to fight you. He said he's not technically breaking any rules, but apparently if you call him a Mandalorian a coward, he's going to come after you. So I feel like I would just be calling him up constantly, talking crap and calling him a coward. All right, so let's see.
Rarsk is dead. I have the token to prove it.
And thus, my instructions are now for you. When you arrive on Drummond Kaas, seek the Huntmaster in the Mandalorian Enclave. He will answer all your questions about the Great Hunt.
So your okay, well, at least technically, I guess he did tell me what planet to go to. I was going to say that those instructions are pretty nothing. You could have just kind of like left me a recording on that one. Okay. Thanks, Boneface. Yeah, let's do it.
You've been a real big help, creepy guy.
Indeed.
You and I aren't finished, Hut. I'll be back.
Good hunting.
So we'll have to mark that on the list. So the Nemro is kind of screwed us over a couple times here. So we're going to see if we can get him back eventually. Okay, so Mako is officially our companion. We know that we now have the Mako skins, but because I am not a subscriber, they're useless. They don't actually do anything for me. I can't use them. So we got shuttle pass and boots. Nice. I also got a level. Ding, level 11. Alright, so let's see. We are going out of here. Oh, we actually have to talk to Mako, so let's do that. I was gonna say, or not.
About the whole Great Hunt thing. Thanks. It'd mean a lot to Brayden that you stuck with it.
I'm in this for your sake, more than his.
That's sweet in a total and complete lie kind of way. Great Hunt was Brayden's dream. Talked about it for years. Day he told me he'd found you. Should have seen him. Grinning and laughing so much, I thought his face would split in half.
I'm so happy that she just called that out. That is hilarious. I was lucky you found me.
It's not every day you get a shot at the Great Hunt.
Winning this thing, it would have meant more to him than revenge. So I'm gonna skip saying thank you again because you get the idea already. Let's just get moving.
Alright, so that gave me 400 influence and experience points. All good. Let's keep on going. Let's talk to this guy. Cool. Sell. Customization was 1250 credits. I will take that. Again, I don't care what she looks like, so might as well sell it, right? And not only that, but we can't even use it, so doesn't matter. So I have been looking into some different Star Wars things in between videos here and there. And one thing I have noticed is that supposedly the story, you're supposed to do the first planet, then the first mission or dungeon, and then you do the next planet. So for us, this is I already forgot the name of the place. Was it Drummond Kaas? So that is the next planet. If you were a Jedi, the next planet would be Coruscant for you, which I actually despise that planet so much. It is I don't know. It feels like a mouse maze. I was gonna say, do I have a ship? Okay, so we are going to the Imperial Fleet. So I think what I want to do is, if that is all true, then I think it would be best to kind of keep everything following one after another. So it might be fun doing that dungeon first. So what I'll do is I'll split it between this episode and the next, and we'll get through that. But I think that'll be a lot of fun. I'll do a story. As much as I enjoy immensely playing with other players, they're going to be skipping through everything, and I want to make sure that we can go through the story without upsetting people that are just kind of rushing through it to get the experience, not necessarily the story, because a lot of people have played through all the story a million times. So Mako, do we want her to wear secret agent clothes, street clothes, or let's go combat? All right, so let's put on the weapon. Let's open up that kit. Let's do companion. So people will have to let me know. One thing that I am very confused about, and I don't know if this is a subscriber thing or not, but it says companions do not gain any statistical bonus from their equipment. So it's just purely cosmetics. But I don't think that used to be you used to actually be able to put stat equipment on them, if I remember correctly. I'm gonna have to do some research into that. I don't remember it being just all cosmetic, which I think takes away some fun. A lot of people like going through all the items and making their companions as good as they can possibly be, and not just have a flat upgrade once they level. Let's see, go to the main level. All right, so what we are looking for is mission departures, I believe is what I'm looking for. So the reason I want to do that is because I want to do that dungeon. But before I do that, I do crew skills. I do want to quickly go back and see if we can answer that crafting question that we had a couple episodes ago. So that's my crew skills right there. And we are going to just quickly care about. I think crew skills are over here maybe. Nope. If you can't tell, it's been a minute since I've done all this stuff. Alright, so we got bioanalysis, archaeology, which, wait, do you still get experience for clicking on them? You do. Okay, so let's get that free experience.
Take a look. Everything you see is for sale. Come back anytime.
Wanted to see if they had a mod. So I'm gonna say scavenging is probably what I'm looking for if I want to do make armor. So Scavenging. Okay. Investigation, so that's mission. So this is the missions that I was talking about. So this sends your companion off on a mission. They usually come back with experience and a notable item, or they'll fail. So I just dinged level 12 just by talking to these people. So we just got Riot Strike. So that'll be fun to do.
Thorn representatives tending to the Rakul situation are in need of volunteers. Caution. In volunteering, you place both your life and citizenship at risk.
Okay, so armor mech. Okay, that's what I was looking for. Synth weaving. Okay, so it looks like crafting will be worth it. Perfect. All right, so I don't remember which mission goes with armor. Not sure if it matters. Oh. Okay. So this... Okay. So, free to play, you have 1. Preferred, you have 2. And subscriber, you have all 3. Okay. So, it appears that if you are a preferred player, you can at least participate in crafting. That is a big deal. I would actually recommend that. So, I'm happy I went over here. Thank you for bearing with me while I did that. I apologize for not mapping out where I'm going ahead of time. And let's see what we're doing here. So we're going to go to the Drummond Cost departures.
Thorn representatives tending to the Rakul situation are in need of volunteers. Caution. In volunteering, you place both your life and citizenship at risk.
Right. So we're going to be heading towards here because I believe the mission is right next to the other planet. So yeah, so this is first because to leave you're going to the ship, but we're actually going to go here first. So let's pick up...
I've got the best hardware and the best prices.
Do you now? Let's get a command stim. So
Good hunting.
what that does is it gives you more presence. So presence is a skill in this game, or stat, I'm sorry. Here we go. So this presence increases the effectiveness of your companion. Your companion in this game does a lot of damage. So the more presence they have, the more overpowered they become. Every time you complete a story, like for a character and play a different one, the presence points transfer over, making your companion even stronger with every character.
Mem amak kupkap kramanik kiga mayamak nulilak apajam kamgam amkanemnang ampanemnang memua inok raka kalam kala ninyak oramagyang megik.
Perfect. So this is actually, I've never noticed this before. So this does take place while you're going to Drummond Cost. So basically, you can either just go straight there, or this dungeon mission is literally taking place as you're going to Drummond Cost. So that's really cool. I did not know that. So, all right, just what
That's
I want to
good
hear.
news.
Nanekari maraka amkam ja uklibik memaraknebab ja kipemguana.
All right, so start veteran mode. I'm not sure what that is. I'll have to look that up. So start story mode. All right. And here we go. So we are now on the Black Talon. Let's see, repair droid. Med packs, all sorts of goodies. Maybe we can get some gear off of here. That'd be nice.
We'll tell the captain that I'll be back on the bridge as soon as I've done his errand.
Yes, sir.
Good to have you aboard. I'm Lieutenant Silas, second in command of the Black Talon. We're your ride to Drummond Cass.
Well met and all that.
Indeed. Welcome. It's not a comfortable ship, but as transports go, it does its job. On our present course, we should arrive at the capital within a day. Won't be any trouble. In the meantime, your droid's in the conference room. We picked it up with the upgrades from Geonosis. When we docked here, it mentioned your name.
I don't know what they're talking about, so yeah, droid makes sense.
Sorry. I don't know what droid you're talking about.
Oh? The machine asked for you, so I assumed you were the owner. My mistake. In any case, it seems someone wants to get in touch. The conference room is down the hall. I'll be on the bridge. And you, soldier, when you're done playing honor guard, get back to your post. This isn't a luxury yacht.
Yes, sir.
So, she's one of the first characters that kind of, Oh, that's how they explain the having the support droid with you. That's really cool. Okay, so it's even part of the story. I like that. To finish the thought, I have always enjoyed how when they made this game... Oh, no. It's still part of the story. I spoke too soon, apparently. So when they made this game, they put in a lot of feelings, which people tend to overlook. But what I mean by this is just because you're on the Empire side does not mean that every soldier is a Sith, lord. They're all just people following their government. So if they're a soldier, they're following what the government says and does. And it just makes you think, just because they're, on the enemy side doesn't mean they're crazy evil and are, doing whatever worst atrocities that you can think of.
Identity confirmed. Good day. I'm Advanced Protocol Unit NR02. My functions are diplomacy, translation, manslaughter, and calumniation. I have an urgent message for you from my master. Please stand by for delivery.
Let's hear it.
I'm paying attention.
This is Unit NR02 to Grand Moff Kilran. You are now in contact with the Black Talon.
Well, so I am. And it seems you brought me just the person I've been looking for. My name is Rytheo Kilran. I'm commander of the 5th Fleet, second to the Minister of War, and my personal favorite, the so-called Butcher of Coruscant.
I don't care.
I don't understand. What's going on here?
It's apparent I need another pair of hands, so I asked NR2 to check the ship's passenger manifest.
My good fortune that I was in a position to contact you. I was already aboard the Black Talon.
6 hours ago, the Republic engaged in an illegal border skirmish on the edges of Imperial territory. One enemy warship escaped. That warship, the Brental Star, is carrying a passenger of vital strategic importance. Yours is the only vessel placed to intercept.
Where do I come in?
I'll explain in a moment. The warship's passenger is codenamed the General. We don't know his identity, but the Republic believes he possesses military secrets, our military secrets. I trust the reports. The General must be captured or killed. Captain Orzik, the man commanding your transport, doesn't share my enthusiasm. He's disobeyed my orders to attack. Feel free to show him what the Empire does to cowards. Then commandeer his ship, find the Brental Star, and deal with the General.
So what's fun about this is that I could care less about this guy. Let's see how much we can screw him over, shall we?
Sounds interesting, but you realize I don't work for free.
I certainly understand, as will the Imperial Treasury. We need individuals like you if we're to survive the next Great War.
I will lead the way to the bridge. Once Captain Orzik is deposed and our hijacking is complete, we may proceed to the Brental Star.
I may be
Excellent.
forced here.
Then I will proceed.
Alrighty, so...
Please move aside immediately. Halt! This is a restricted area. Captain Orzik's command. You'll have to leave immediately.
For your sake, stay
I
put.
suggest you back off before someone gets hurt.
I'm afraid I can't do that. This is the command deck entry hatch. No one's allowed in until we reach our destination.
Time is limited. We must proceed to the bridge immediately.
Our orders were to treat any approach as an attack. You need to take your droid and move it.
Let's see. I'm not afraid.
Ooh, I'm shaking in my boots.
You had your chance. We warned you. Blasters out! Attack! Attack!
We must proceed to the bridge immediately.
You're gonna get it now.
Alright, so we are trying our new move here that we haven't even read. Ride Strike interrupts the target's current action and prevents... Okay, so it's just an interrupt. Alright, well, I'll leave it, I guess. I thought it was going to be a new damaging move, so if they're casting a spell or doing an ability, I can interrupt it, so that's all that does. You know what I just noticed is that when I switched the disciplines, I lost the lightning spray ability, so that's not fun. Alright, so we're just taking out some Black Talon Marines on our way to the bridge. They're not really giving me much say in the story here.
If you are concerned about the loss of life, I assure you, the deaths of all injured crew members will be strategically insignificant.
Yeah, you don't care, I get it. So maybe, I'm assuming the decision that you're going to make is going to be whether she's eliminated or not, I guess. So, we shall see. Alright, so I think we will continue next time. Again, this is Barjin on Rytheo, the now level 12 Vanguard. I hope you all have a great day.